Now is now.
Well, millennials are burning out and they're quitting their lucrative jobs apparently because they just can't handle adult life.
So you're quitting?
No, I'm not a quitter. I just won't be here at all.
Well, we actually need you here to do your job.
Stop yelling at me. This is an assault.
Stop attacking her!
One survey shows 43% of millennials plan to quit their jobs after just 2 years.
Wait, you want me to come here like 5 days a week, like 8 hours a day? So what happened to this generation's work ethic? Here to react, the pit bull of personal development and author of the book, What's Wrong with It Damn Near Everything, Larry Winget. Larry, thanks for being here. So we all see this in either directly or subtly, this whole idea that like, well, when I grow up, I've got to like show up and do hard things and do things I don't want to do. How do you overcome that?
Well, we need to look at why this is really happening. You know, I have 3 grandsons, and they get all into something, and they're into it for a little while, and then they run over and start doing something else, and then they get bored with that and go do something else. And, you know, that's completely understandable and even kind of cute when you're 3, 6, and 7, but 25 years later, it's not going to be that cute when you got a job. We have to understand that this story, just like with my grandkids, is about maturity. And these kids are immature. They're letting their feelings and their emotions run their lives. And mature people don't do that. We're about commitment, responsibility. When you give your word, you keep it. And that's what taking a job is all about. When you give your word that you're going to show up and you work, you keep it. That's a character issue, and that's taught by parents.
It's almost beneficial, though, if you're in the millennial group and you are a hard worker, because you're going up against people who aren't. So you're going to get the pay raise or get the big job before most of your colleagues.
You know, long term, it is going to serve these people better if they do stick around, and those who do. And we have to always remember when we're talking about millennials, we're not talking about the majority of millennials. 43% is approaching a pretty good number, though. But they also have to remember that at some point, after they followed their bliss, they quit their job. And, you know, the story I was just reading about this topic, they got a kid that's 27 years old. Well, that's not a kid anymore. He's making over $100,000 a year, and he just can't understand why they'll only give him 2 weeks off. He just can't deal. I just can't deal.
Larry, but it's not even a millennial thing. Emotional management is one of the most challenging things in life. I've been there, like channeling how you feel about something and still showing up every day and getting the job done. What would your advice be to people to manage that?
You know, we all do a lot of things that we don't like. We do a lot of things that we don't enjoy, but we value, and this is an issue of values, we value the commitment we made more than our fleeting emotions. And that's what a sense of maturity really does for you. It allows you to value the correct things. And that goes back to core values. And work ethic is a core value. Integrity is a core value. Respect for your employer. What's interesting is that employers, the expense of an employee is front-loaded. It costs a lot to train somebody. It costs a lot for the ramp-up time to eventually pay for yourself. So these millennials who quit after 2 years, they're just at the point they're paying for themselves. And then they're going to abandon their employer because they can't deal.
Your hair's so soft. Did you use Anna's shoulders 2-in-1?
I did, Mom. Want to try it?
Yes.